Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. Now today is Sunday. We are doing something crazy that I was not expecting to do for a while. I have my brother over here, Josh. Howdy howdy. We are actually taking all of the graphics off of the YXZ today and we are going to wrap it. As you can see, we went ahead and already took the Yamaha off. We took the YXZ off the sides. We took most of everything off of it already. Now we are going to wrap it. Josh actually came along and had some wrap laying around that he's had for a little bit, and I bought it off of him, and we are going to do something pretty cool. Now, this is not necessarily Nardo gray, but it is a gray, and I do think that with the gray and the black that is on this side by side, it is going to look fantastic. So there's the color of it. Pretty cool, kind of a light gray. I think it is really going to look good on this machine. Like I said, we weren't planning on doing this, but we are hopping right into today's video. I do have Luke coming over for a little bit. Hopefully he's gonna help us film this while we and him get to work on it, but he is spraying it down. We're gonna wipe all the mud and dirt and stuff on it. We already pressure washed it yesterday, got it somewhat clean. Right now we're doing the finishing touches on cleaning it as we speak, and then we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping it. Josh has wrapped a little bit in his life. I have never wrapped anything in my life, so this is going to be super exciting. Hope you guys enjoy today's video. This is probably going to be mainly a B-roll and time-lapse video because I'm not gonna be able to film and do it at the same time. I'm gonna film a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning this thing and get it ready to wrap. So you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, it has been a lot of hours. I don't even know how many. Me and Josh have been busting this thing out. We are currently doing the radiator cover as we speak. You know, flip it around, show them the top of it. It looks good. There you go. We're doing an all right job. We got this door done. We have this door right here done. This plastic is pretty much protection film. You just pull that off and then you have the actual wrapper underneath. But we have that door done. This door done, a little bit of the fender over there, the radiator cover. This is definitely not something that you can do in a day like I thought we could do. This is going to take a couple days, so there will be no video on Sunday. There might not even be a video on Tuesday, depending on how this goes, because we still have to do the front, the back, the rear fenders, and stuff like that. So this is definitely a JOB, but we're gonna finish this up. Thought I'd give y'all a quick update. We're going to step on to the next one, or we might wait until tomorrow to continue this because the sun is going down and the moon is coming up and we are running out of daylight. So I will either pick y'all up in a little bit or I will pick y'all up tomorrow, probably during the day by myself. I'm gonna try and do some of it, but I will catch y'all then. right, we are on day number, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We are on day number 4, and I've decided that I'm not going to wrap.
Could you try again?
Shut up. I have decided that I'm not going to wrap the entire thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have half a side gray, kind of like how it is now, and I'm going to split it down the middle, and the other half is going to be blue. Now I still got to take that, wrap off that door right there, but I do feel like that would be one less work because I had no idea how hard wrapping was actually going to be. You know, I thought it was going to be difficult, but I never thought it was going to be like this. Like I said, we were on day 4. It took me and my brother almost 2 days just to do the door and the fender and the radiator cover back there, and we were exhausted. So now I'm out here trying to wrap the entire front by myself. I got a couple boo-boos right here, but this is my first time wrapping, all right? This is not going to be a professional job by any means. There are blemishes everywhere. There are cuts where there shouldn't be cuts. There are pulls and scrapes and everything where there shouldn't be, but this is our first time doing it. I wanted to do this because I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it. So that's what we're doing. Half the side is going to be gray, half the side is going to be blue. But for now, I'm going to put y'all on a time lapse because I've got to get this done because I have not posted a video in like 4 days, and I'm really pissed off because this is what I've been doing. So if you're wondering where all the videos have been, I've been outside every day doing this. It is a pain in the ass. I will go ahead and tell you that now. If you want to wrap your side-by-side, just take it to a shop. Just pay the $3, $2, $5 grand or whatever it is, and just get it wrapped professionally because this right here is a job. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I have not filmed a lot because me and my brother have been out here and it's kind of hard to film and wrap and do all that at the same time. But we are doing the best we can. He is coming over later today, hopefully, and we might be able to finish this thing up. But as of right now, enjoy the time lapse because I am almost done with the front and then we'll be halfway there. All right, so y'all guys just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Oh man. Oh. Now, I'm sure y'all are very confused on why this video has taken me so long to film. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know now. It took us a week to wrap half of this side-by-side. That's correct. Me and Josh, my brother, and help from Peter, we all came over here and we all wrapped half the side-by-side, and it took us an entire week. Now, then me and my sister and one of her friends went to Columbia, South Carolina this last Sunday to go see Co Wetzel. And let me tell y'all, I came down with the absolute most heinous bug I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know if it was food poisoning or alcohol poisoning or both, but let me tell y'all, I was going every 30 minutes for 10 hours. It was coming out both ends, and I'm still, today's Tuesday, and I'm still not 100%. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I do not feel good. But I have to get this video done because it has been almost a week and a half now, and I've got to get this thing out. So we ended up wrapping half of the side-by-side. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know now that wrapping is not an easy thing to do. I never thought wrapping could be actually as hard as it is. I'm sure on a car it might be a little easier, but on a side-by-side with all these angles and everything, it was rough, all right? This is not a perfect wrap job by any means. Me and my brother did it and helped with Peter. Us three did it. We've never done it before. This was definitely a job, but I can tell you from my experience, it was so much fun doing it. It was so much fun learning how to do it. And I'm actually really excited to show y'all now. Let me go ahead and stress this one more time. It is not perfect. There are cuts where there should not be cuts at. There are scrapes and blemishes and yada, yada, yada. It is not a perfect paid wrap job. We did it ourselves. It's not perfect. The other thing that I'm going to mention is I do have to go ahead and take off this wrap on this door because, like I said, we are only wrapping the half of it. So let me go ahead and show y'all what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was a little weird and it's been drug out for so long, but I'm happy with the way this turned out. Let me know down in the comments what y'all guys think. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over it with y'all, that way y'all guys can know everything that's wrong with it, yada, yada, yada. Hope you guys enjoy the way it looks because I'm actually enjoying it now that I've like got it out in the sunlight. It looks pretty cool. Definitely half and half is definitely the way to go. You have like two different personalities on it. You got blue and you got gray. But without further ado, here it is. You got gray on one side, blue on the other, obviously. Now let's take it to the driver's side first. We do have to take the wrap off of this door because we were going to wrap the entire thing first of all, but we just didn't end up getting around to it because it was going to be a pain in the ass to wrap the entire thing. So we went ahead and just did the passenger side all gray, as you can tell. Me and Josh, we worked on this little section right here for probably 2 hours one day. Now, obviously, you can see the blemishes, you can see the messed up parts. I did all of this section right here by myself on day like number 6. That was a pain in the butt. Let me tell you what, that was horrible. So I got it all the way up here and then I messed up right there and I was like, screw it, I'm not going back. So if y'all see that in person, that's why that's like that. I pulled it a little bit too hard and it ripped, but you'll have that. I'm not doing it again. I don't want to ever wrap anything else a day in my life again, especially not a side-by-side full of corners. But I ended up taking the windshield off, the bottom windshield. I wrapped all of this up top and I had to cut me another piece down here. Josh wrapped this. It was so hard to get across this angle and down because this is not a straight line. It actually curves in a little bit. So that was super hard. We did this, I think Peter or Josh did the door. Door came out pretty good. As you can tell, we missed a little bit right there, but I'm not too worried about it. We also did the door jambs. The door jambs are probably the roughest looking part because we had it pulled all the way over and then we cut it and then we kind of just like stuck it together. It does have this clear plastic wrap over top of it that I still haven't pulled off everywhere. So if you see that around, that's what that is. But the gray is not too bad. It's definitely a blocker more. If y'all guys remember way back in the day, if y'all were OGs, a blocker more is something that looks good from a blocker more way. And from right here at this distance, it doesn't look too bad, right? It looks pretty good, but the closer you get to it, the worse it gets. But I'm excited. Me and Peter and Josh did a fantastic job. I'm proud of everybody that helped me on this project. Shout out to my buddy Justin that came over here and tried to help me. I am still missing a couple screws. I gotta find those and put them back because, as you know, I was doing this outside and it is kind of hard to leave everything out. So yada, yada, yada. The door is done. This back fender, me and Josh ended up doing it. It's got some bird shit on it already, but that ain't no big deal. It was super hard to get back inside this tight little area, but we did the best that we could. Like I told y'all, it's not a perfect job. We did it, and I'm happy with it. We went ahead and also wrapped the radiator cover. It's got some bubbles in it. I'm still thinking if I want to cut out the Yamaha or if I want to leave it all gray. Y'all guys let me know down in the comments. Do y'all guys think I should leave it all gray just the way it is, or you think I should cut out the Yamaha? I'm definitely not wrapping the other side of it. That's a no-go, so don't even leave that down in the comments. But the gray definitely does look good from a distance. And I definitely can think that the gray and blue is definitely gonna offset it when we're at Busco or we're at riding parks. It's definitely gonna stand out. So if y'all guys see a gray and blue YXZ1000, come up and say hey, because it'll probably be me. On the list for things that need to get done to this thing, it does need a new set of wheels and tires. It does need a new seat, or it does need new seats actually, because I still can't stand those seats. I want to figure out something to do about the radiator. There's fans on the bottom. I wish there were fans on the top, and also the air filter is right behind here. I don't really like that setup. I want to find something else that I can do for it, but probably the next thing it's going to be is seats, wheels, and tires, because these tires are getting a little bald and I don't know how good they're going to do at Busco, and the seats are not good for safety wise, and also the cage. I am going to start needing to look for a new cage here shortly. I have not rolled it. I do not plan on rolling it, but I've heard a lot and I've read a lot about these YXZs that they do not have the best cages on them, mainly for one thing, because they are bolted in. As you can see right here, they are bolted. Yes, they are a welded frame, but they are bolted into the main chassis. But I've also read a lot that they are a pain in the butt to do by yourselves. You gotta like ratchet strap the chassis down. You gotta lift the body up in certain places to get it all to lock in. So I'm not excited about that. Hopefully I can maybe find somebody out there that has a cage that can help me with it, but it ain't that big of a deal. But the next few steps are wheels and tires, cage, and seats. and then we will figure out some more stuff to do later on in the future with it. Let me know what y'all guys think about the wrap. I'm still debating if I want to leave the wrap on or if I just want to take all the plastics off and go get them painted. I talked to a buddy up at Ride Now in Concord. He said that he can get me brand new plastics all the way around for about $2,500. That's not horrible, but the way that I'm looking at it is if I spend $2,500 on the plastics, I'm not going to want to drive it the way I'm going to want to drive this thing right now, because as you can tell, there's blemishes and scrapes and all sorts of stuff all over the side-by-side. So right now, I don't really feel bad if I damage it or if I hurt the plastics or give it another scratch or yada yada yada. But if I buy $2,500 worth of brand new plastics, I'm going to be a little discouraged if I break a plastic or if I scratch it up. So that's the reason I have not gone with new plastics yet. But later on down the road, I might. Just depends. I don't know what the long-term idea of this thing is, but I do know that I'm going to have it for a while. I do need to take these rock sliders off right here and either get them powder coated or get them repainted. I do want to do a little bit of powder coating around this thing. I also want to change my exhaust because it's loud, but it's not loud enough. I've seen some guys where they just will completely take the exhaust off and run just the outlet pipe straight out of the back of the turbo. But those are the guys that are running in sand dunes 24/7. They're not riding in mud like we do on the East Coast. They're all on the West Coast in Arizona and Cali and stuff like that, riding in the sand. So that would probably not be the best idea for me, but I definitely want a different exhaust, and then I have to find somebody to tune it for the exhaust and the power commander that's on there and the turbo. So got a lot of stuff to figure out, but I figured I would come out here and wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave it down in the comments. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I know I have not been posting a lot, and I know I say that quite often, but sometimes things just come up that are a little bit more important than filming, like my life. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna sit out here and take some pictures. Also, Dad bought a brand new Harley, and let me tell y'all, this is the sexiest MFing Harley y'all have ever seen in y'all's life. If y'all guys want to see a video of that, maybe I'll put a little sneak peek at the end of this video if y'all guys want to see it. But I will do a whole overview of that bike. It is a 2023 Road Custom Edition, and oh, the color on it is my favorite color in the entire world. But anyways, if y'all guys want to see that, leave it down in the comments. Maybe I'll throw up a picture at the end of this video. Let me know what y'all think about the YXZ, the double wrap. The blue and the gray. She's got two different personalities now. She's got one safe side and one reckless side. So we're definitely going to be testing those out at Busco. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do so. I love you. God bless you. And God bless this country. And I will see y'all on the next one, hopefully when I feel better. Peace.